With the third season of The Summer I Turned Pretty coming out on July 16th, I thought it would be a super fun video idea to do an ultimate The Summer I Turned Pretty recap. So for this week, I am going to be reading all 3 books and watching both of the seasons before the next one comes out. Also, I'm going to be seeing if I've switched teams. And I'm super curious whether you're Team Conrad or Team Jeremiah. This is my all-time favorite series. I read the series originally in like 10th grade. So now that I've like matured a little bit and gotten older, gotten married, I'm having a baby, maybe I've switched teams. It's like a tradition for me. I read the series every single summer. So we're gonna do that again this summer. Oh my gosh, this sound is pure nostalgia.
My family's been going to Susanna's beach house and cousins every summer since I was a baby. Since before I was even born. All year long, I count the days until I'm in that house.
The beginning of Cam's downfall. Girl, you are in love with Conrad. Why are you with Cam? So I think I'm on episode 4 of season 1. But now honestly, after rewatching it, I can't decide which team I am. I know I just don't like Belly because she literally can't make up her mind. It drives me crazy. I didn't feel that way in the book though. It's just kind of funny that a couple differences in the book and TV show. In the book, like I absolutely did not like Taylor in the book, but in the TV show, I like Taylor more in the TV show. And it's just crazy. I feel like I love Susanna and Laurel's relationship. I feel like it goes into a lot more depth in the TV show than it did in the book, or it's just been a while since I've read the book. But yeah, I pretty much just, honestly, I feel like I'd be team Cameron.
Can you give me a ride home, right, Cam?
Yes, that's no problem.
No, you're not gonna get in a car with the guy you just met.
So I'm Cameron.
Your name is Cam Cameron?
No, it's just Cam.
Out of the options instead of Conrad and Jeremiah. Okay, so I just finished book 1 and season 1 of the show. So for a recap, Belly in the first book has grown up going to Cousins Beach ever since she was a little girl because her mom is best friends with Susanna, who owns this beach house. And Belly, since she was a little girl, has been in love with Conrad. Susanna has 2 sons, Conrad and Jeremiah. And well, this summer it's a little bit different because the boys actually start paying attention to her. There's kind of a little love triangle going on. Jeremiah admits that he has feelings for Belly. Meanwhile, Belly's still in love with Conrad. Even though Conrad denies liking her, he definitely does. He's just kind of struggling with some things with his mom's cancer, and so this is kind of the summer where it all begins and things begin to change, where they just don't see her as a little girl anymore, and she has grown up a little bit, even though she's still trying to prove that she's this mature teenager now. She's a little heartbreaker and can't make up her mind. Bro, Belly is such a jerk to Jeremiah.
Conrad about this as soon as possible.
Conrad's the more quiet one, more brooding and mysterious, whereas Jeremiah is kind of just like her best friend, super fun, outgoing, things like that. In the TV show, it's a little bit different though, pretty much the same storyline, except I feel like Jeremiah is more of a player, that he kind of only wants to be with Belly because she's in love with Conrad and he's jealous of Conrad, wants to be like Conrad, his older brother. It's also different because Jeremiah and Belly actually start like dating each other, and there's this whole debutante ball thing going on, which did not happen in the book. So yeah, she ends up with Jeremiah at that point of the ball. Everything else is pretty much the same. Susanna still has cancer. Laurel, Belly's mom, she's an author, which I don't think it mentions it in the first book, so that's different. Belly's brother Steven is not in the first book like at all. He like leaves for the summer. He's there for like a week and then he's going off to like tour college with his dad. So like there's no relationship between Steven and Belly's best friend Taylor. The show and book is just full of everybody like not able to make up their minds whether they like each other. So that's kind of how it is in the TV show. Towards the end of the season, after the debutante ball, Belly is with Jeremiah, but then Jeremiah and Conrad get into a fight, and the whole thing with Susanna's cancer blows up and everybody finds out, even though she wanted it to be one last perfect summer without everybody knowing that her cancer popped back up. So Belly goes to like comfort Conrad on the beach, and he pretty much tells her that he needs her. And she's like, well, I don't want to just be needed. I want you to want me. And he's like, I want you. And then they kiss, even though at that point she had like been together with Jeremiah. So that's a little bit different. It doesn't happen that way in the book. In the book, there's still the whole beach scene. She goes down to like go comfort Conrad, but she's the one who kisses him. But at that point, she hadn't been with Jeremiah. Jeremiah did admit his feelings for her, but she kind of just brushed it off and said that she still has feelings for Conrad. So, time for book 2. It felt so nice being 38 weeks pregnant and swimming because it feels like there's no baby in my tummy. So I think I'm gonna go get a smoothie. I've never been to this place before, so we'll have to rate it and see how it is. We just got the goods. Let's try it. Oh, that's pretty good. So I thought mine was supposed to be green, but yeah. And we got one for Colin. To surprise him, I figured he wouldn't want a green one, but mine wasn't green anyways. It's like mango and pineapple, but it's really good. You guys, I forget how crazy season 2 is. They like, Belly and Conrad go through this whole relationship. And then when she finally sees him again, he just like, you know, acts like nothing happened. And it's just like, what the heck is she doing here? But oh my gosh. So I was reading in the book. I noticed how in the book, Conrad is the one who gives Belly the nickname Bells. But in the TV show, it's Jeremiah. So I know what happens in the ending in the book. But maybe this is like a little hint that Jenny Han is like switching the endings. We're at the part where they, in season 2, they're selling the summer house. And I don't like the added characters of Aunt Julia and Sky. So fingers crossed. I did watch the trailer for season 3 and they were like nowhere to be seen in it. So hopefully they're not in season 3 at all. I remember this is how it was last time I watched the TV show too. Season 1, I was like, yeah, I'm Team Conrad. But then season 2, Conrad's kind of a jerk and like breaks up with her at prom. And then I remember like the moment I switched sides back to Jeremiah was the whole scene where they're at the boardwalk and he's riding the Tower of Terror with her. Yeah, that's kind of how it's been with the show. I've been like back and forth, but with the books at least, I was like Team Jeremiah, book 1, 2, and 3. So.
So tell me, how long does this thing go? A week? No. Okay. Oh my God, so that was your first kiss? No. Miss Bells, what did you say last summer on the beach? You said it was a few times. Few usually means what, 3? 4?
This is why Jeremiah is the better brother.
She picks you, then I'll let her go.
Happy 4th of July, everybody. So we just finished season 2 of The Summer I Turned Pretty, and a quick recap. Pretty much Belly and everybody is trying to get through the aftermath of Susanna's death. Meanwhile, Belly is also trying to fix things between her, Conrad, and Jeremiah because she kind of messed things up again. And pretty much by the end of it, Belly ends up choosing Jeremiah and leaving Conrad with a broken heart. And officially after this season, I think I am Team Jeremiah. I honestly don't know what team I am because I know that Belly's dumb and can't make up her mind. She's causing all the issues. But I also know that Conrad is dumb, that he just keeps pushing her away even though he's in love with her. So they're both creating problems there. So I know that Conrad is always gonna love Belly and Belly's always gonna love Conrad. But I also know that Jeremiah is the better brother. So for that reason I want her with him, but also I don't want her with him because she's just gonna break his heart because she's always gonna love Conrad. So for that reason I want her to be with Conrad. So I don't know what team that makes me. On to book 3. I won't do a summary for this one just so I don't spoil anything, but y'all are in for a dramatic season 3. And as always, I will see you in the next chapter.